Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new stream of the Celerity eSports. This is round 5 already. Today we are back at Spielberg for the Red Bull Ring, yes, in Austria. A beautiful circuit, high-speed circuit with only 10 corners in total, with a length of about 4 kilometers. It's not a long circuit, an average a little bit more than 1 minute average, so we will see some speedy laps over here, and drivers will fly over the finishing line really quickly behind each other. Anyway, 17 drivers on track today, a few reserves, and the rest of them are full-time drivers. So attendance, the grid is not full, but still 17 drivers, what is a very good outcome, good attendance from the lads. And let's see who's going to be the pole position leader today. Last week, a race on Zandvoort was a good race from the second tier. In Azerbaijan the week before, Azerbaijan was in race 2 already. We are already at race 5. So now I have to take something with me. Hold on, boys. I'm gonna take some stats with me. Drivers already approaching the track. We are watching Lucky, our Lucky Luke. In the Williams this season. Driver from Ferrari before. The first driver in his out lap will be Cos Hilly. Let's have a look. With him on board. Yes, this is it. Results from last week. Milan won his first race there in Haas. And on second place, Jacob Pasty. This is his best result ever in this division. Team Mike again on podium. He won once, so it's his second podium last week. He didn't have a very good race, and because of safety cars, it allowed him to climb up a few places again and score his second podium. So definitely a good ending of his race there. In the meantime, we're watching Hilly going through the Bottas corner. I always call it Bottas corner as he spun there into the grass. Takes that curb on that right hand side, approaching turn 9 and turn 10, and he's going to kick off with a 1 minute 4.3. I think this is a good banker lap in 2021 conditions. After the performance upgrade, cars became a little bit slower. It's more similar like real life Formula 1 racing now. They said that has something to do with lesser downforce. We already witnessed lesser downforce since the beginning of this race, and personally I don't feel the difference. I think the cars are better to drive at the moment, but still they are slower, so that's a positive side from the update that EA gave us. I should announce it like Electronic Arts these days, not Cody's anymore. Haley still in the first place, and I'm seeing a Rubber Dodo must perform his hot lap there. And then Milan going for his first lap. So the winner from last week, bank lap 104.984. AlphaTauri is coming, and it's PipeTech, our veteran of the league. Sorry, it's his teammate GLA starting his hot lap. One Ferrari then, racer 24. We'll dive into the pits, so let's go back to PipeTech, who's the only driver on medium tires for now. He got himself a 104.8, and on mediums that's definitely not that bad. He used 2 laps for it, so the temperature is a bit higher than the first lap, of course. And with this in mind, he scored that 6th place, and I think this it's a good one actually. Toby A little bit faster than Pipe Tech, but indeed on the softer compound, the softest tires of them all. Who's missing? It's Luki missing. What did he do? I don't know. Did he just retire from himself? I don't think so. Anyway, let's go to Dirk. Starting his hot lap there. GLA is next. GLA, can I be fast enough? Also going for his hot lap, I'm sorry. Well, let's go to a new driver on track. Will come Beige Sief. Beige Sief. Beige. Maybe we should introduce something on our Discord channel that drivers can request how we will pronounce their PSNs, because I'm just seeing his name Beige Sief, and that's how I will call it. Fan of Max Verstappen, number 33 behind his name, so definitely a fan of Max Verstappen. Coming from the UK, and is a new driver today, reserved for McLaren team. He still needs to pick a team to join as third driver. In the meantime, we were seeing, I think, GLA. Yeah, GLA who spun away. It rhymes as well. It's definitely a good one. Need to collect some tires and spinning again there. Of course, he got no more traction in those tires. Needs to be careful. I'm sorry. We are a second tier race right now, so they only can have front wing damage, punctures as well. But floor damage and rear wing damage is for the top tier in our league. Team Mike is sitting down for it, and he will definitely improve, and he will improve to take the second place, 104.371. Look how dangerously close he is to Hilly, only 0.003 of a second behind him. Mercedes incoming, it's going to be brother Adam, starting his hot lap there. Dirk with pole, provisional pole, a 104.3 exactly. So he's the fastest now, and together with Hilly, both Alfa Romeos on a 1-2. We already knew it was a very strong team, but yeah, this is looking good for them. Milan sitting down for his hot lap, and his teammate going to Bottas' corner. A little bit wide, but nothing to shame of. Hachi into the pit, so back to Rutty Boy. P6 with a 104.5, that's a good lap by him. Sneaky Tom and Jacob in their outlap, both of them. Sneaky Tom started this hot lap now. And then brother Adam is coming now. Yes, there he is. It's a P9 for him, a 104.7. Is Hilly going for improvement? No, he's not. He's going for a pit stop like his teammate. And then I think Milan. I think that he had some trouble there. Don't see any damage, but he's going to make a pit stop. Since the beginning of the season, that green logo from Mission Winnow is missing. We said it's because they don't wear it in European races. If we all look through it, it's still something to do with the cigarette brands from many years ago. That's not allowed in the sport anymore. But of course they have some solutions for it. So Mission Winnow, it's a group standing for the Green Earth, but still sponsored by Philip Morris. Sneaky Tom in the meantime with a 104.4. He said he could score a podium today, and he wanted to talk to me at the press conference. So yeah, I told him, be patient because you got the pace. He's only 1/10 behind that pole position, and he's on P5. So let's see the difference from the leader. As you can see, how close is this? Jacob Pasty splitted the Alfa Romeo, by the way. 39 thousandths of a second behind him. Then Hilly 68 thousandths of a second behind him. T-Mike only 71 thousandths of a second. And then Sneaky Tom 1/10, Racer 2/10, Rotty 2/10, Toby at P8 only 3/10. And if we are watching P1 until P15, there's only a difference from 1 second. Of course, Lucky was out, so he couldn't improve. But yeah, the drivers are very equal and close to each other. Of course, this is a short circuit, so the gaps shouldn't be that high. And Jacob Pasty with a 104.121 is now almost 2/10 in front of Dirk, who also, sorry, he didn't improve. It's only Jacob climbing 1 place. Who's next? Who's next? I'm seeing See You Later in his hot lap, but also Hachi. I think Hachi will be first. Also bears to see if the new driver is coming, but he's invalid there, so let's switch to Hachi then. Right in front of that Haas from, I think, it has to be Milan. Rotty is in the pits. Invalid for Hachi on the curb on the outside. So unfortunate for him, we have to switch to See You Later. Also invalid. How about penalties this race? I think you could score some track limits here. And what corners it will be? Definitely turn 9 and 10. Turn 1 is also one where you could cross the limits. And let me see, because I also want to see a driver in his hot lap. I think it has to be Hilly at first. There he comes. He is very similar to his personal best, so what can he do through that last turns? Could he go for improvement? Could he go for pole? Then he needs to score about 2.5 tenths. Did he improve? No, he not. He's almost similar, like I said, 25 thousandths of a second slower than his personal best there. Gillet is incoming. He's going for improvement. P6 right behind Tom. There's the Sieve coming. He was invalid before, he's invalid again. He needs to grab a new set of tires. It's not smart to drive further with them. Hachi. This time he's not invalid. Also with another round on these tires. And then we have Milan on the 3rd place now. So a big improvement for Milan, who spun away and retired from the session here. Spun away after turn 1 into the walls. Strange spot, as he already lifted the throttle, of course. So yellow flag there, and he's out of it. Luckily on the 3rd place. In the meantime, I think I was missing Brother Adam. And now Alfa Romeo coming. Is it Hilly? Is it Hilly? Yes, it is Hilly on 2nd place. Stole that place again from Dirk. Rubber Dodo, I think he's going for his hot lap there. Is T-Mike going for improvement, or is he going for the pits? That's his teammate into the pits then. And then See You Later, both race 24 hours in their outlap. Race 24 hours is already going for it. Dirk will do the same. Who's next? Is it Brother Adam then again? No, it's not. Invalid for him. Oh, he crossed the grass a little bit like Max Verstappen was doing once. And the spin for T-Mike. Could save it out of failure. Anyways, he still lost the swing, and I think Rubber Dodo needs to be careful now for not hitting him into the pits. But it wasn't a good one from T-Mike there. It's not free practice anymore. You should know the limits. of course we don't have free practice in front of it, but the drivers practice themselves, they can practice all week. See you later, what can he do? Can he climb there? Because only P16 is not so nice. He climbs to P13. So 3 places won by him. And then it's Rutty Boy, also with a spin. So for Haas, yeah, of course Milan on P4, that's not bad at all. But both with a spin. Not an ideal qualification session there. And then it must be racer 24 hours, but when I was switching I realized he was invalid. I don't think Celerity is doing a lap after it. No, he's not. Ooh, Jalé also with a spin. So maybe we could see some spins. Yeah, back to that track limits where I was talking about. Like I said, turn 1 is one where you should be careful for those limits. Also turn 9 and 10, like I said. But also turn 3. That's the turn after the chicane, where Hachi is driving through right now in his outlap there. This one actually. Yeah, you could cross it on the inside, but also on the outside. If you go full with a lot of throttle there, then you will use all the track. Rutty is going to try again on very old laps. I don't think it's a smart call if he will improve, if he still can improve, of course. But if this is his fastest lap on these tires, then he definitely got a problem there if he will stay in at the top 10 drivers. So I don't know, it's not smart to do that. Who's next then? Is it Jacob Paisley? Jacob Paisley incoming and going for an improvement as well. 58 thousandths of a second removed at the third sector. Turn 9 and 10 is waiting for him. And he could do something more about the provisional pole we already have. Is having, sorry. There he comes. Is it improvement? No. No, it's not. Bears is even in the meantime with P4. That's very brilliant by him. Toby Lerone also crossed it, and then Sneaky Tom. He still got time for it. T-Mike improvement. Stole that third place from Dirk. As now in front of his teammate again, but McLaren is looking good, definitely. Is it Hilly? Hilly. P2, still P2. Rubber Dodo for improvement, or for his last hot lap there. Both. Mercedes is incoming as well. There is Hachi. Hachi did an improvement, and brother Adam is going for his final lap. Pipe tech, by the way, still on those mediums, and 7/10s. Yeah, it's normal, it's normal. But he will stay there. He did not try to go for a lap on softer tires. Jacob Paisley was already done. Is it Dirk incoming? Yes, it is Dirk. But I don't think he will go for a big improvement, if he can improve at all. Because there it is. He did improve by 1/10. Anyways, he did not score a place. Sneaky Tom with a pole position. 104 dead. That's such a long time ago. Sneaky Tom scored a pole position. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? That's the question. He would be phenomenal, and I will be very happy with him, because we did not see Sneaky Tom at pole for a long time. It's the champion from the first division. Berge Chief stopped it. Rutty Boy did not improve there. So yes, it's going to be Sneaky Tom on pole position. 22 thousandths of a second in front of his teammate. Now it's Aston Martin looking brilliant. 1-2 for Aston Martin, a 3-5 for Alfa Romeo, and a 4-6 for McLaren. Those are the three teams to look out for this race. Definitely. It had to be a brilliant lap from Sneaky Tom. I think one of 4.0 is very fast at this circuit. We'll see what the drivers could do tomorrow. Of course, we hold records that cannot be broken anymore with the 2020 cars. They were so spot on with a lot of downforce. They changed the rules to make it more interesting to overtake other cars. That's why we are a bit slower, of course. And this will be even more the case next year with the new era of cars. So don't expect us to break records soon. If I'm looking to the record, it's on name of Nabel. He's from the first tier. A 102.7 pole record. So that's 1.3 seconds faster than we are seeing right now. But there it is, Sneaky Tom with another pole position. Well, if I'm taking my stats with me, because of course we still hold everything what happened. And then he already scored 3 pole positions before. That's not, he scored 5 wins, so he didn't do that all by a pole position. But this is his 4th one today. And maybe he could go for his 6th win. He already has 11 podiums on his name. So yes, still a rate of 43.1. That doesn't say much to you, but it says much to us. It's still a high rated driver, Sneaky Tom. Some driver to look out for. In 3, 2, 1, we will start the formation lap. About the weather today, boys, as the qualification session, well, technically was yesterday. For us, it's right after it, of course, the race. But it was a sunny session. The race will start sunny as well, and then with some light clouds, with the sun shining above it. Yeah, don't got nothing to worry about. It's officially autumn, so it could be a little bit colder now, but Austria is not taking part of it. Still summer there, sunny weather definitely, so no rain expected this race. If we are seeing the strategy, of course the top 10 drivers. That's Sneaky Tom on pole, Jacob on 2nd place, Hilly 3rd place, T-Mike in the McLaren 4th place, followed by the other Alpha Dirk, Beige, other McLaren on P6, both Haases P7, P8, Milan and Rutti, GLA on P9, followed by Hachi in the Mercedes on P10. Those are all on softs. They don't have the tire choice because they qualified in the top 10 on these tires. That's the fastest lap, so they are used tires. And then P11 racer, he got himself a brand new set of softs, like Toblerone on P12. Brother Adam on P13, chosen for mediums. See you later for softs. Pipetech, Robert Dodo and Luki on P15, 16, 17, all chosen for mediums as well, right, and in the back of this pack. And that's how we will start this race. No hard tires chosen. Could this be a one-stop? Well, to be honest, I don't know much about strategy today, but I think it could be a one-stop there. 36 laps on them, and the lights are going off on my side. 2 Aston Martins in front. Who's going to be first at turn 1? My lights are off, and this is round 5 of the Celerity on Austria, and we are witnessing the start of this track. Sneaky Tom with a good start, and Jacob Paisley right behind him. This is a good start from both Aston Martins. Do we got somebody who spun away? I think yes, it is. It's Hachi there. Everything else went well, but Hachi, unfortunately, with an incident. Well, let's go back to the second chicane. Sorry, the first chicane, but turn 2, of course. Seeing GLA a little bit with trouble there. Does he got damage, or is it just a misunderstanding? don't think he got damage. Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong on his wing, so he could carry on. Only a few positions lost by him. Good start, Sneaky Tom with the fastest lap, a 1:10.1 on the soft tires in the beginning of the race. Milan and Dirk fighting in the chicane. Can Milan do something about it? Wants to stick it out on the outside, but Dirk breaks deep and is in front of Milan. This is the pack all the way to brother Adam. And then Hachi falling back, and I think also Lucky. Something happened to him there. I think he pitted. The fastest lap for Robert Dodo. Is that true? That would be very strange if this is true, mates. Could it be? Because he has traffic in front of him. Why could he be faster? Yeah, it's possible. Why not? I think GLA passed Pipe Tech again, his teammate. Everything went clean there. There's a virtual safety car in the race. And what happened then? It's race 24 hours out. We'll see if he crashed. Yeah, he crashed at the straight. That's very strange. A remarkable spot to finish your car, definitely. So maybe something happened there with an overtake or something. Anyway, virtual safety car doesn't save Lucky. Let's go to the leader, Sneaky Tom. Grab myself a little to drink for this exciting race. So, Sneaky Tom is having a small gap, delta advantage. Jacob a little less, so needs to be careful for Hilly. Don't know when this virtual safety car will end. Sometimes it could transform as well into a normal safety car, but that's not the case because we are racing again. Jacob closed in a little bit on Sneaky Tom. He's having a lot of ERS. Sneaky Tom needs to defend a little bit more, so needs to be, but he's managing very well there. Look at it, full charge Earth system. Don't like if I am going to switch to Toby, it showing me a half. Don't like that. There's Toby. Still some bugs to be found in... Oh no, Rutty boy! Finished his car in turn 10. It has to be turn 10. Could I see it? Now we have to see with Lucas on board if he could be fast enough. I don't think so. But there's the first safety car in this race. At that last turn he crashed or something, don't know. But it's race over for racer 24 and also for Rutty. Can we still see his car somewhere, or is it already removed? Don't see any strange things. Lucky going for a pit stop. Is this a tactical choice? He got new tires, mediums. It's nothing to shame of if you could carry on there. And if he's making this pit stop as well, he needs to close in quickly. So for now, after 5 laps, Sneaky Tom still managing to hold that lead. And Sneaky Tom has chosen to make a pit stop like Hilly was doing as well. Jacob, he is going to carry on there. Yeah, maybe because they were driving behind each other. We all know if you are making a pit stop at the same time, that could cause you some troubles. Because you only have one team who could change your wheels. And if Sneaky Tom in this case is in front of Jacob, he needs to wait for a couple of seconds, and other drivers could be done with their pit stop, losing a few positions. So, but yeah, if he makes a pit stop after this lap, he will lose plenty positions. So he needs to carry on and ignore the safety car. And making a pit stop together with the safety car, what could win a few seconds there. Sneaky Tom on 7th place on medium tires. So maybe a 2-stop is the strategy then. Rubber Dodo on the 4th place. Decided to carry on as well. And looking for the hearts. Is it a smart call? It's a confusion call for me. Milan, what happened to you, mate? Ooh. That's the other Haas. Also in troubles. But he decided to carry on there if he could make a pit stop. I don't understand. This is Dablery 3 damage your car will have a qualiband for this one. It's seen on stream. There are definitely some hard rules for this behavior. It's throwing your frustration into the race. So yes, qualiband for him. That would be an easy Stewart case. There's a 5-second penalty given to CL-2 for a severe collision with GLA. So they must have touched each other a little bit, and then the game always gave a 5-second penalty. That in most of the times is unfair given. And sometimes it's valid for the driver behind who's not paying attention for the driver in front of him. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we will watch some racing again, because safety car comes in at the end of this lap. Jacob Pasty now in the lead can decide the pace. Bash Eve on the 2nd place there, also on the same age of tires, also on the same compound. They both got themselves a few drivers behind them on the mediums. Jacob Pasty is going, defends it inside there. Bash is still with a good response, I think Pipetech as well, but those tires are harder to keep the temperature in it. How hard the tire, how colder they will be at the restart. Sneaky Tom immediately going for a move there. I'm just missing it. On the outside of Hachi, I think. And that's a move done, I think, by Sneaky Tom. I think he's already in tire advantage, because Hachi does not have the newest tires anymore, like the drivers in front. See you later. Into the walls. That must be some damage for you. Yes, his wing is completely missing. Collided with, I don't know, GLA or Toby. Some of those two drivers, I think. Now Jacob Pasty with the fastest lap, 107.2. And at all tires. Will this be a move from T-Mike? This is the difference between hards and mediums. More traction, more speed can be found on medium tires, but he can carry on longer. But we'll see what's the better choice today. Both Alphas right behind each other again. Hilly now needs to defend his teammate Dirk, who's trying to close in on him. And Sneaky Tom now chasing down on brother Adam. Our brilliant commentator from the first tier, also driver from second tier. 3 seasons already for Mercedes. That's a good driver. Could make it hard for Sneaky Tom. DRS for brother Adam, but also for Sneaky Tom. There's a train from Jacob Pacey until Sneaky Tom. So P1 till P6, that's a train, DRS train. Hachi around the outside from T-Mike. But T-Mike won that battle. And now Sneaky Tom with a fight on the inside through... What's the name of this turn again? I need to know my stats, my data. Bosch curve. Bosch curve. The Bosch turn. Oh, Jacob, no, 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 no. Into the walls after turn 10. Did he lost it there? Is it his own mistake? He was in the lead, and I don't know if he had a racing moment together with Bears Eve. Anyways, it's Sneaky Tom only who needs to do it for Aston Martin. Already made it a pit stop after the first safety car. I think he will not do this anymore and will take the lead again. But then he will have drivers behind him again on newer tires maybe. So what is he going to do? I don't know. I don't know. Really, I don't. Second safety car in this race. Personal mistake, I think, by Jacob. I don't know for sure if this really happened, but he would be gutted with this one. Told me he was aiming to be a title candidate this year. So this will not help him, of course, but yeah, still 11 more races after this one, so the season is definitely not over yet. I think top drivers will make their pit stop now. This has to be Bears Steve, Pipetech and Robert Dodo. This is a good thing for them. Pipetech carries on. Why does he do that? Also Robert Dodo, why? You could make the free pit stop now. Because look at it, 4 drivers, that's not really much, but 4 drivers at least making their pit stop. If Robert Dodo pitted, he would be at that 8th, 9th place. On new tires, where drivers in front of you making their pit stop earlier than you have to do. I don't know if this is really smart, because you will be outpaced now at that front. And then you got the traffic in front of you and you will lose seconds again. I don't know. But yeah, that's my personal feeling. Every brain is a world. So cannot judge for them, but for me it looked like they could have done a pit stop now. Like Bash was doing as well. Of course they are having different tires than he had. Maybe they don't like to go for hards then. Racer 24 Hours said that his pedals are broken. So Maybe that's something what did happen to him. I thought, yeah, then it was see later with the incident, of course. Race at 24 hours, his pedals are broken, so that could maybe be the reason why he's out of this race now. Hutchie pit stop. Will be 12th again on medium tires, fresh ones. What happened, Jacob? I think a spin after turn 10, the last turn of this track. It's indeed very unfortunate. Sneaky Tom needs to do it for Aston Martin, your team now. The safety car will come in at the end of this lap with Pipetech in the lead, our veteran of the league. Also our photographer of this league, makes cool pictures. And Rubber Dodo on second place needs to respond. Pipetech already launched before turn 10. Rubber Dodo not with a good answer. Is a little bit late and needs to take care for Sneaky Tom already. Sneaky Tom, I think he wants to do it on this straight. Rubber Dodo with a little bit of oversteer, so this could be the move from Sneaky Tom. Bursting some earths, but Rubber Dodo is doing the same. He cannot pass him. Yet, of course. Alright, now Dominic Rubber Dodo defending that inside. Sneaky Tom tries to go around the outside there. It's crazy through Buttel's corner. Is already halfway alongside him. And there he goes with a beautiful move. Can he do this one? That would be very spectacular. He will send it. But please do not let this end up in tears. But what a brilliant move by Sneaky Tom. Much there from his side to try it over there. Rubber Dodo, like I said, they will fly around your ears now with this tire difference. And now some traffic in front of him. I hope he can keep it this way because Hilly is on different tires. But Rubber Dodo, can he do something back about T-Mike? Now T-Mike needs to defend. It's not with a brilliant exit, but with a block pass of T-Mike, this is good defending, and Rubber Dodo still hold it on that 4th place. He's also using many earths, so wants to fight with them, but knows he cannot keep up with them, of course. But Pipetech still on 1st place with the same tire age of Rubber Dodo. So, and Luki, look at him back in the race, of course, on soft tires. Needs to make one extra pit stop here, but on 10th place he's back in the game. Under pressure by Toby. And Dirk and Hilly, they had a fight there already for a couple of times this season. Could Hilly break deeper than Dirk, or is this, oh, a little hit? Must be careful for his front wing, otherwise it's race over for Hilly. Anyway, yeah, not race over, but he cannot compete with the top drivers anymore. So lost a little, and also Sneaky Tom, oh, and T-Mike through the boss turn. Yeah, now it's T-Mike with same tire age as Sneaky Tom. After that safety car, the advantage from Sneaky Tom is lost. He had the better tires at the top drivers, but his safety car did make sure to bring this down, because T-Mike fighting. This is for provisional win over here. Sneaky Tom, could you be passed? But can he fight again? Can he fight again? This is for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This will be for the lead. T-Mike defending that inside. Breaks deep, wheel to wheel through this chicane. Sneaky Tom placed him there beautifully. So T-Mike definitely could not do a block pass, but here it goes again. This action is not over. Again in the Bosch turn, it's T-Mike. Sneaky Tom with a switchback. Will he do that again before Bottas Torner? He's on fire today. This is racing, gents. Definitely. Still on the outside, wheel to wheel. And like he did on Roberto Dodo, he has got himself advantage. But T-Mike with a brilliant exit there. There's a yellow flag for Alpha Tauri. It has to be GLA with trouble. Brother Adam, for multiple warnings, took a 3-second time penalty. There are already 4 drivers who scored this penalty. But let's go back, because the action is right over here. T-Mike with this time a very good gap. And with a good exit, Sneaky Tom can get him now. And this time he's in front again at the Bosch turn. Well, I love to see that one, guys. That's how racing in a Celerity has to be. Toby Lerone with the fastest second sector there. So he's also picking up the pace. Oh, no. T-Mike again on Sneaky Tom. I was just switching away to another driver, and there I had a fight again, of course. Will this be all the way till the end? Because Pipetech, because of this reason they are fighting. Pipetech can still be in the lead. And driving in clean air. Driving his own pace. And they are missing out on a few tenths every lap. Because they have to go wheel to wheel through corners. Yeah, you're missing the apex for some corners then. But still, T-Mike and Sneaky Tom, also Dirk, is going to be involved now with same tire age. Goes between these gentlemen, and don't shut Kazhili out, because he's on different strategy there with hard tires. And still about 13 18 more laps to go. So we will also witness the difference between the tire compound. For now the mediums are on fire, but later those hards could kick in and could change the facts. Sneaky Tom now has to leave a little gap and is now attacked by Dirk. Hachi just made a move on Luki. GLA in the meantime with the fastest lap of 105.8. Track record 105.276, so they are close already. I think that record still could be broken. Track records are different, of course. Really depends on the race. and how many pit stops. If it's a late pit stop, they could be really faster than if everybody just drove the race without safety cars until the end. Oh, what happened over here? It's Sneaky Tom now, passing T-Mike again. Wow, he was under attack of Dirk. So I don't know what happened over here. T-Mike around the outside because he doesn't want to let Sneaky Tom go away. But this was very lucky for Sneaky Tom. Do we already see some blisters on his tires there? A little line on his left rear tire. Dirk also passed Pipe Tech. And also brother Adam wants to make a move on Hilly there. On the inside. Oh, you don't want to do that, it was late. Well, it seemed to be late, but anyways, he made the smart call to stay behind him. Lost a little gap there. Team Mike taking the lead again for Sneaky Tom. Ah, do I see wing damage for Dirk? I don't know. I don't hope so for him, because that would be unfortunate. Nothing was wrong there. Pipe Tech is losing out. He needs to make a pit stop. It would be smart to make a pit stop. He's losing many positions now. Also, Bears Receiver took over. And Haley will be next. If he will stay out, that would not be smart at all. Oh, it's Toby going really wide through the grass. Luckily still on track. And Bears Receive lost it there. No damage, he can carry on. Brother Adam into the pits, Pipe Tech into the pits like I said, and Toby will do that same. Back to the gentleman up front. A little gap now between Dirk and Hilly. Could Hilly make it until the end? Then he will need to do about 14 laps extra. That will be 30 laps total on hard tires. Could that be possible? I think it will be, but your tire management has to be excellent then. He has got no traffic in front of him anymore, that's positive. But will the pace still be alive at that point? Because, and there it is, it's Hilly also with a spin on the gravel a little bit. Will he make a pit stop now? I will choose to pick up mediums now. Tires must be flat spotted. Temperature will not be normal anymore, so I think it would be a smart call to make a pit stop, but he's not going to do it. Or is he? No, he's not. He's going to carry on. So I think the podium will go between these gents. Dirk having a penalty there, and Sneaky Tom again taking that outside before the boss turn, and like he did already twice, he's doing it for the third time now. But we know T-Mike is capable of attacking him back, so we will see where that ends. Anyways, T-Mike is Sneaky Tom in advantage of those penalties. 3 seconds for Dirk and none for Sneaky Tom and Dirk, who is just passing T-Mike, who's going a little bit too wide. Going for a pit stop as well now. Could he undercut? I think he started on softs, so then he can choose another set of mediums. Like I said, another set of mediums, and he could undercut those top drivers now. It depends if they are responding now or they carry on, I don't know. We will see. Also Bears Receive now with a 3-second time penalty. That's his second penalty already, 6 seconds in total. Let's see some position change as well. Hachi, 7 places 1, like Onaluki is the leader in overtakes. 8 places 1 by him, and both Pipetech and Hachi gained 7. Big loser today. There's not a big loser today. I think it will be Jacob, of course, who's out of this race, like Milan and Ratti and Racer, whose pedals were broken. But big loser on track. Yeah, GLA and T-Mike lost 3 positions there. But T-Mike just made that pit stop, so it could be a better race for GLA, I think. Also, see you later could score podiums in the Celerity, so it's not brilliant for him either. And yeah, Robert Dodo, we are used to him at that spot. Picking up a few points already this season, and that's brilliant from him, because we know his pace. He's growing really slowly, but bit by bit he's doing it. Last season, completely dry season without any point, and this season he already picked up P10 3 times. So that's improvement, and that's where Formula 1 is about. Improvements, going faster. Yeah, Dirk and Sneaky Tom, they did not respond on T-Mike's action. Sorry for my slurpy. Tom definitely under pressure and wants to be in front of everybody else. He wants to win this race, of course he wants to. This is a move from Dirk before turn 1. It was a good move, but with a good exit of Sneaky Tom there, this is not over. And at the second turn it's already a lead for Sneaky Tom. Hilly also passing Beige. Oh, they are fighting, sorry, they are fighting. And T-Mike just passed Adam. Big gap. 8 seconds he needs to win now. But again on fresh tires. Let's see from the leader, by the way, because then we see the gap between him at 16 seconds. I think he will be in the lead if Sneaky Tom and Dirk making a pit stop right now. It's not a long pit lane, but I thought it costed about 20 seconds, if I'm right, 21 seconds. So then he will be in the lead, yes, but I think Sneaky Tom and Dirk aiming for the late soft strategy here. But when are they going then? Are they going to the end? That's also possible, of course. Could they make that? That's a long way to go, mates. It's still 7 laps, then their tires will all almost be 30 laps old. And I was already... Oh, look at the switchback from Sneaky Tom. Dirk already with a nice move at the Bosch corner, but Sneaky Tom again with that switchback. And then before Bottas corner already in front again. He had some practice this week, I can tell you. But I was already figuring out and thinking about if the Haas could make it 30 laps. But what we will see now, because we're having a safety car, this is GLA, spun away there. And this happened, let me see, yeah, Sneaky Tom is the closest one now. Yeah, everybody making their pit stop. Not T-Mike, also T-Mike. No, not T-Mike, of course not. Oh, look at this. Right behind Sneaky Tom, I think. Right behind Sneaky Tom. Oh, this was so close. This was so close. And also T-Mike picked up the penalty. The safety car was not really great for T-Mike, because that reason Sneaky Tom and also Dirk made it that pit stop. So if he was aiming for a late overtake, closing in on softer tires, then that's something he can get rid of now. But he did stole the position from Dirk, so that undercut still worked. Dirk in a little bit of tire advantage until the end. Got himself a fresh pair of soft tires like Sneaky Tom, but Sneaky Tom is in advantage now of T-Mike in front of him, behind the safety car. So I think it will be in Sneaky Tom's hands there, if he can make this one until the end. How many safety cars did we have? I think this is the third one today. Yeah, it's harder to get rid of these safety cars. Did we already had a safety car free race? I think we had one. So, like many times this season already, we will have sprint race until the end. 3 drivers left who didn't score a penalty. It's Hilly, Pipe Tech and Sneaky Tom. So 2 advantages for the leader in this race now. But it seems like those three drivers who were fighting each other so many times this race, they could score the podium over here. And safety car will come in this lap, and then we will have a sprint race until the end. I hope no more incidents will happen because of personal mistakes or touches. If I'm looking to see you later now, he had a spin or something. No damage, so he needs to be fast to close in the train again. I think he will be there in time. Or did he do it to warm up his tires a little bit more? I don't know. If I'm seeing the spots on his tires, but he has got 7 laps on them, so that's normal. There goes Sneaky Tom. Also a good response from T-Mike, but Dirk even better. So I think Sneaky Tom will disappear actually. There's Steve with the overtake on Pipe Tech. See you later, did not finish in turn 1. Where's the action? It's between Brother Adam and Illy. Both on new laps. This can go and change some facts. I thought Hilly could end up higher, but that's not over yet for him. His position is not settled yet. Beautiful racing between Brother Adam and Hilly. And like Tom did it on the outside, Adam aims for that inside and is winning it this way. Next victim, Lucky and Pipe Tech for Brother Adam. Lucky with a bit of oversteer. Could he do it on the pit straight? Of course, they all are having a lot of years again. Second straight then, I think that will be the job. Of course, Lucky also flaming with his ears. But Brother Adam outbrake Lucky beautifully and it's already wheel to pipe tech. That was a beautiful move actually in the chicane. And before Bolt's turn it's already done, but could pipe tech do something? Break deeper? No. It's a job done by Adam on P6. Dirk passing Team Mike. And then Team Mike also needs to be careful for drivers behind him on soft tires these 3 laps, because they are close, all with penalties, so that's similar I guess. Hachi with 6 seconds, that could save him. Berge with 11, that could save his podium there. But let's watch the action on track. Our Lucky Luke wants to make a move on Pipe Tech and also on the inside Hilly. Oh, what a move, what a move. Pipe Tech pushed a little bit wide, but what I was seeing was some crazy racing actually. Also now Hachi, and at the Bosch turn he, like I said, climbed the place. But can he drive away for 3 seconds? I think that will be too much and he will fall back to 4th place. But Team Mike under pressure on these tires. So before, like I said, he had many advantage with maybe a good undercut. The safety car throw dirt in his strategy there, and yeah, maybe he should make the pit stop as well. I don't know. It's still for now it's still podium time for Team Mike. Both gentlemen got DRS. Anyways, Bash with a lot of overspeed, with a good move in the chicane, and that's another position lost for Team Mike. Toby aiming for a move on Hilly, also at the Bosch turn. I think the action today could be found at the Bosch turn. Oh no, don't. Touched a little bit. Seemed like to went crazy, but that didn't happen. Sorry, leader. Oh. What happened over here, by the way? Last lap is counting for Sneaky Tom, who's still under pressure of Dirk, by the way, and also Hachi. But no penalty for him. You don't want to pick it up last minute. But for the honor, Dirk wants to fight him, of course. This is a race until the very end. At lap 36, this is going to be decided. Who is going to be our podium winners today? Oh, look at this, Team Mike. Leader 2 seconds, 9/10. He's still on the good side to score a podium. Or is Berge throwing dirt in his food? No, Berge had 11 seconds. That's way too many, of course. Oh, look at this. Dirk wants to stick him at this inside over here. This is crazy. It was a good move, but still Sneaky Tom is going to win this race, of course, because of Dirk's penalty. There it is, another win for Sneaky Tom, who was dry already for a long time. After his promotion to the higher tier, we witnessed he was already at his top. He's a 2nd tier driver, the new age 2nd tier. And Dirk on 2nd place, and like I said, Team Mike kept it with different tires than anybody else on the 3rd place. So we will have those top 3 at our press conference today, but it was a beautiful race. A few mistakes, I think a few personal mistakes as well. But I love to see this wheel-to-wheel racing on this circuit. It's so lovely, classic circuit. The home of Red Bull. Oh, Roberto just missed out on his point there, P11, but finished the race. So I think he will be satisfied there. There he is again. Well, my laptop is not charged anymore, so I cannot see his last win. Or maybe I can. Hold on. Of course I know Sneaky Tom's last win. It was on Brazil, season 1. The last race where it was decided together with Energy Destructor. Both on 221 points. And yeah, Sneaky Tom took the longest leash, I'm sorry. But there it is, a win again from him in Aston Martin. Second place Dirk, McLaren Team Mike on third place, P4 for Hashi, Hilly P5, Pipe Tech P6 from grid 15, so that's very nice. Bash C for his first race, P7, the lucky number 7. Toby P8, Lucky P9, brother Adam 10. Robert Dodo on P11. Those drivers finished this race today. See you later. P12 didn't finish. GLA 13, 14 Jacob. Very unfortunate for him because he could be on podium today as well. Yeah, this was the race. Let's open up the showroom and invite a few gentlemen. I think maybe Sneaky Tom already joined me. So give me 1 second to open everything up and invite the podium winners to the press conference today. And as promised, Sneaky Tom took care for talking to me today, so that's yeah, respect for him. Alright, there it is, the Aston Martin for the first time this season with a win. And then I have to invite Team Mike and also Thomas in. And Dirk, will he join us? I think he will, he was already with us one time. So there it is. Sneaky Tom, congratulations to you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Well, as you said,
I'm so happy.
As you said before the race, you promised me maybe you could talk to me, and you were definitely aiming for it. Well, I did see the old Sneaky Tom again. I told our viewers your last win was on Brazil in the first season, that race with Energy Destructor. So yeah, how does it feel to be back on the winning stage again after so many races?
Oh, it feels really good. To be honest, yeah, the pole position just came out of nowhere, just a miracle lap. To be honest, I never thought I could even do that. But yeah, on pole position, and from there on, really fun battles with the top guys, with Dirk, with T Mike, even with Rubber Dodo when he still needed to pit. So yeah, it was a crazy race.
Definitely, I enjoyed the overtakes, especially in the Bosch turn. That's the turn after the chicane, of course. Many action happened there today. Yeah, switchbacks around the outside, taking the inside, and at the Bottas corner after it. Also wheel-to-wheel action. I love to see it, mate. But
Yeah.
you did that. You had a safety car and you went in earlier than everybody else. And then I thought you definitely had that advantage. And then that second safety car came out, and then you had to deliver it again. I mean, then you guys were equal again. Did that give you stress, or?
Yeah, my tires were a little bit less because yeah, I had already 10% when the second safety car came. So I was a little bit stressed if I maybe get a puncture at the end of the race, but then that last safety car came and basically saved me a little bit. Just in front of T Mike, which was wonderful, and from there on I just could put away, and then Dirk came and that last overtake from in. I thought, no, I'm not getting I'm not spinning this time. So just let him through and then take the win. So yeah.
Yeah, they definitely make you sweat today. But yeah. Could we consider Red Bull Ring as one of your favorites?
It's a really good track. I got a really good race setup as well, so I think we can call it that.
All right, mate. Well, I hope to see you again soon on podium. Enjoy your win again. I think you will be very happy with it, of course.
I'm happy.
Thanks, mate. Well, let's go to Dirk. Is Dirk in the party?
Yeah, man. Hey there.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on you as well. Because,
thank you.
Yeah, you and T-Mike and Sneaky Tom, I think you were the top drivers today who fought at each other really hard. How was your race in your opinion? How did it go?
Well, the beginning, I don't know. It was a little bit difficult to get the grip in there. And at the exit of the high-speed corners, I was a little bit unsecure. So every time I had to actually spend a lot of ERS. So I struggled with some positions, but then, yeah, strategy paid off. And yeah, we were on top of it. I'm gonna actually get the video because we did a double stacking with my teammate, and I was just so lucky not to get stuck so long. It was good.
Yeah, the beer is definitely it's almost weekend, so you're allowed to drink beer now.
Yeah.
Hey, but another question for you. You also fought at your teammate again. Did you thought, because he was on different strategy, you were on medium tires and behind you he was on the hards. Did you were convinced the medium was really the better tire against your teammate today?
Well, I don't know. With this track I've had the experience, and with the hard ones you cannot have so much grip with the high-speed corners. So I already knew I had with the mediums, and if there wasn't any safety car, I know I could have made it to the finish. So yeah, and you could actually see as soon as I overtook him, I think we pulled like an 8-second gap or something from everyone who was on the hard. So it was just a matter of taking that little advantage out, and then also they would have the same amount of laps, you know. So hard mediums when they're already like at about 13 laps, the difference, so it's not so much because they're both used. So it paid out pretty well.
Exactly. Yeah, it was witnessable. He struggled a little bit with the hard tires. Also hit the gravel a little bit. So the gap became bigger, like you just said. Indeed, the medium looked like the faster tires today. I got a final question for you. That last move from you. Did it for your honor?
Yeah, I mean. I was really careful in the braking, but yeah, I mean, I just wanted to for myself, as you say, for the honor, because in myself, I know I won, but I made the mistake with the penalty. So yeah.
Exactly. Well, it was.
I kept it clean, so it was an important one.
It was a brilliant move, mate. It looked very nice.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You also, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
And let's go to T-Mike. Is T-Mike in the party? Hi, mate. Well, yeah, your race was also very well. I think after the second safety car, you got that advantage, making the undercut maybe on Sneaky Tom and Dirk. And I think that third safety car was not as you wanted. Am I right? All right.
I lose, I think, 7, 8 positions or so.
Yeah, correct indeed. But still, you have a podium. Did you knew about Hachi's penalty? He had 3 seconds more than you had. So in the end, I thought the difference was 9/10 in your advantage. So if you lost a second, you will not be on the podium today. But did you knew he had 6 seconds?
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
I needed the push. I knew I can go over 3 seconds.
Yeah, mate. Also, you had some very brilliant battles here in Austria, and if I'm looking, if I'm look. If I'm looking to the calendar now, next week we are racing on Bahrain in the desert. Do you like the circuit as well? Can we expect a podium from you?
I like the circuit.
Alright, let's aim for it, mate. Hey, thanks Mike as well. Congratulations to your third podium.
Sneaky and Dirk.
Yeah, GG, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this beautiful race. Of course, some things happened. This is Formula 1, but it was a very spectacular race. Many action. This is how we want to see Celerity racing. We will be launching the first year tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central European time. That's +1 GMT. Don't miss out on this action as well. I hope we will have the beautiful race again like we witnessed today. And then we need to celebrate weekend and go to the desert next week. But that's not over yet. Tomorrow some sunlight as well. So be there at 8 o'clock. And for now I want to wish you a very nice evening. Ciao, ciao.